How's it going, family? Welcome to the channel. So I want to talk about some new information that just came out regarding the Saitama token and CoinMarketCap, and CoinMarketCap updating some of that information regarding the project on the website. We'll talk about that and more coming up next right after this. How's it going, family? Welcome back to the channel. So as I mentioned to you before, I wanted to talk about some breaking news that just came down the wire, and this was posted by Saitama Dubai. So pretty much Dubai Say the Pro, that's the handle, Saitama Dubai, basically bringing attention to the fact that CoinMarketCap, yes, CoinMarketCap has finally started to update some of the key attributes for the Saitama V2 project. So if we dive into this a little bit more, we can see that the tweet says Saitama description on CoinMarketCap has been completely changed and updated. This will give new investors detailed information which will make their research much more precise. Total supply has also been updated to 100 billion as well. And then he goes on to provide a screen print here which comes directly from CoinMarketCap. So we can go over to CoinMarketCap and see this information as it's been. So if we go over to CoinMarketCap, we can see that the diluted market cap is there. The market cap is still missing. The circulating supply is still missing, but the max supply is accurate at this point. And then also, if we scroll down, we can see that you see this part here that talks about the project. So what CoinMarket does is they, for every crypto project that's on their website that's listed, and then mind you, they have hundreds and thousands of projects listed on the website. They have a section where readers can go, or potential investors can go and learn more about the project and more about the token. So this is important because it has details regarding the background, the history, what the founders believe in, or the developers, should I say, because the founder is still unknown. It was a renounced contract originally for the V1, and V2 was just launched as a migration to basically correct course from what was going on with V1. So as we go and look at this, what it says is, what is Saitama? You can see that it dives into the belief system for the project. It talks about things such as, crypto needing to be simple, needing some education for folks. And then it goes into talking about having initiatives like Saitama Academy, which is the education, SaitaPay, which we talked about in another video with their integration with ePay, ePayMe, and then also Saita Realty, which was recently relaunched on a version 2 migration contract as well. We'll do a video about that shortly. And then also the Wolfcaster games and the play to earn games as well. So now it also goes into details about the founders of Saitama, and it specifically calls out the founders where the project again was renounced under the V1 contract and the founder was unknown. However, there was one individual that essentially held the liquidity for the project that was working with the developers at the time for V1. But that contract was since migrated to V2. And because of that, now we have a complete developer team, which includes the following individuals: Aaron Mansour, who is the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer; Gabrielle Klein, who is the Chief Creative Officer, the CCO; Manpreet Kaulhi, who is the Chief Financial Officer. And then we also have Nam Tran, who is the Chief Business Officer, the CFO, and finally Russell Armand, and he's the COO, the Chief Operating Officer. And so finally, it also goes into detail in this description on CoinMarketCap about what makes Saitama unique. So this is the section where it goes into details to let the reader know and potential investor know this is why you should invest in Saitama. This is the value that Saitama will bring to the marketplace. In other words, this is their go-to-market strategy. So one of the cool tools I wanted you to learn about is called Wayback Machine. And that website is web.archive.org. And with this website, you are able to actually type in any website and you can go back in time to see what information that website contained. So this can be really useful. Really useful. So for example, if we look at this, we can see if we what we did is we went in and we copied this link from CoinMarketCap, which is the current link for V2. We copied it in here to Wayback Machine, which is web.archive.org. And what we did is once we did that, we click go. And after you click go, you are presented with the option to choose the particular snapshot in time that you would be interested in looking at. So as it loads here, you will be presented with that. Well, initially I was, but here, as you can see, I selected the most recent one, which was August 8th. And so that was before this change was updated. And as you can see, the old logo was there originally. And then also there was no diluted market cap there. Not only that, there was no circulating supply. Okay. And then if you scroll down even more, you can see that they did have a section where they talked about the project, but it was not as it is now. It talked about other things other than what needed to be said. So it talked about things that they hoped to accomplish. So for instance, it said, Saitama's vision is to provide them with content that teaches how money works while they invest, right? And then it talks about to achieve that, Saitama plans to develop its own ecosystem, including a marketplace, a smart wallet, an NFT-based launchpad platform, and a multi-channel content platform. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They have already released that utility in terms of the smart wallet. We have several videos covering that and more, as far as the Saitama Pro app being on the Apple App Store, which is for your iOS mobile devices, is also for your Android devices as well in the Google Play Store. So we talked about that. So therefore, as you can see, this information would essentially be outdated at this point anyway. And so then on the archive version, which we're looking at now, again, to show you the differences, it basically listed Steve Rocket Crypto. For all of you that been around for a while, you will understand that Steve Rocket Crypto was very influential to this project. He came over from being on the SHIB team, the SHIB ecosystem over there, and he was responsible for bringing a lot of awareness over to the Saitama project. However, he's since moved on for personal reasons. But besides that, the point is this information was rather outdated. And so because of that, as you can see, the point that sticks out is on this website, it listed 100 quadrillion tokens as being the total circulating supply, or actually the total supply, with 45% of that being in circulation. That is null and void at this point because this is all under the V1 contract. Again, we're on V2, which is why it was really important for CoinMarketCap to make this update to make it more current. All right, so let's take a look at the broader market today at the time of this recording. So if we can see, the global market cap currently sits at 1.04 trillion. That's about 1.1% up from this time yesterday. And if we do a quick drive-by of all of the cryptos here that are on the first page, we can see that the market still is in the red for the most part. We're trending upward, but we are still in the red compared to this time a week ago. Last but not least, let's take a look at Saitama pricing action. As we can see that we are down today at 9.24%. We're down close to 40% on the week, which is quite normal for cryptocurrencies in a bear market to see dramatic falls. And also dramatic rises in price. We talk about that too in our other videos, so be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on that content and actually listen to that content at your leisure. So last but not least, I wanted us to look at some stats here around Saitama, because this is important. I think that we don't discuss more enough like we should. The total liquidity for Saitama sits at 4.59. That essentially is the amount of money in the pot that is available for people to transact from or to take profit from. That is a lot of money, so that's good. Also, if we go down, we can see the 24-hour volume for transactions for this Saitama project is 523,000. Mind you, that is buy and sales of the token. And then last but not least, if we look at the number of holders, we can see that it currently sits at about 135 1,000 holders. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Crypto Stream. Remember to continue to invest with a purpose so that you can create generational wealth for you and your family. And remember to like the channel, like the video, comment below, and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay tuned for future breaking news regarding Saitama and other top cryptocurrencies. We'll talk to you real soon.